Hey, what's up soldiers? My name is GregFPS and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be recapping the PlayStation event at E3 where they announced a bunch of new games that are going to be coming out. I already covered this for Xbox earlier today, so if you guys haven't seen that video, make sure you do check it out after this one. But without further ado guys, let's get into all the PlayStation stuff, the games that were announced, and that sort of thing at E3. So, honestly guys, there was a few games that I had never heard of before, and apparently they were decent, but then again, I don't really know. So let's get into the first one that I think really stood out to me, and that was Final Fantasy VII. They're remaking it and redoing all the graphics and everything like that. As far as Final Fantasy goes, I've never played a Final Fantasy game, but from everyone talking about it, 7 was always kind of like the pinnacle game that everyone loved. Everyone loved the story and the gameplay mechanics and everything like that, so a lot of people were rejoicing that this was being made. The next one is Horizon Zero Dawn. Now this game was pretty interesting. Basically, it was like this girl shooting at like robot dinosaurs with arrows. It looked really interesting. I don't know how good it's actually gonna be, but from the trailer it looked pretty fun. Next was Hitman. The trailer was really cool for that one. Definitely looked awesome, as well as Street Fighter 5. It looked kind of just like a normal Street Fighter game, but it did look like they were adding in some new characters and things like that, so that looked really cool. The next one that really stood out to me is No Man's Sky, and basically you're in space and it's randomly generated, and there are thousands and thousands of different planets you can land on, and they all have a different environment and everything like that. I thought that was really cool. Like, it's definitely a cool game. I feel like I would get bored of it fairly quickly. That's why I don't think I'll be picking it up. But as far as like standing out, like that game definitely really stood out to me, which I thought was pretty cool. The next one is Destiny, and it's called Taken King, and I believe that it's just additional DLC, but I did notice that it was just straight up Destiny. Destiny is pretty cool. It's not really my cup of tea, to be honest, but I would say that it looked pretty awesome. Then we had Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which we also saw on the Xbox conference, so that looked pretty cool as well. Next was World of Fantasy, which was just kind of like a different type of Final Fantasy game that's going to be coming out soon. There was another one like Batman Arkham Knight. That game is going to be awesome. Comes out on Tuesday. I'm definitely picking it up, and I mean, that looked really cool. Like, we saw like basically a bunch of different things that we hadn't seen before, like the Joker was being cremated and all that sort of thing. We saw Scarecrow and the cop that went to like tell him to stop smoking in the bar. He turned and like then he was scared, and it was crazy, and he was just like shooting off his gun and everything like that. Next, and I think the biggest thing, was Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Obviously I'm a big Call of Duty fan, so when they announced that it was going to be exclusive to the PlayStation, I was pretty pumped, pretty hyped for that. I mean, it's definitely really cool. Then we had like Disney Infinity, which I didn't really care about, and the thing that really stood out to me was Uncharted 4. That game looks so fun. Like, the graphics were amazing, and like everything about the trailer and the actual gameplay that they played just looked absolutely phenomenal. Like, I'm definitely gonna have to pick up that game now, just because of how good it looked. And the really interesting thing, or kind of funny thing actually, was the first time they went through the demo, that their like actual controller wasn't even paired with the PlayStation, so then they had to reboot it. I just thought it was kind of funny, and it kind of like made me think about it a little bit more. So overall guys, I'm actually really anticipating a great set of games coming out for not only the Xbox but also the PlayStation, and I'm also going to be getting Rock Band 4, like the entire thing, to be able to stream and make videos about. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun as well guys. So I'm just really excited for all the different things that we're going to be seeing this year. I mean, there's so much crazy stuff, and even like early next year too, there's going to be a bunch of different games that are going to be coming out that I'm actually very excited about. So let me know what PlayStation games you guys were excited about, which ones really pumped you up and made you think about, and if you guys could comment this down below, that would be greatly appreciated. My name is GregFPS, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.